Grand rising to the collective, man. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps the collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I want to go ahead and ask y'all, since April 8th, have y'all noticed they've been chemtrailing a hell of a lot more? I'm just saying, bro. I can't even get up in the AM. By the time it's 6 or 7, the chemtrails is already going. I can't even go outside to see the sun early in the AM. It just almost impossible. They blocking it out, and then like when I'm driving out, when I'm leaving the crib, I look at the other parts of the sky and it's blue, or it doesn't look like it's been touched. But wherever the sun is at, they chemtrail that up. Have y'all been going and experiencing the same? They've been chemtrailing and blocking the sun way more than normal. But like I said, let me know if y'all can see the same thing. I know it has out here. If you from Sac and you watch this, let me know if y'all noticed it too. But we got a cool lineup today, so I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
I can't make this shit up. This shit is not made in Photoshop, none of that. This just happened the other day. Look at this motherfucker right here, though. Like, this motherfucker look like a real-life walking zombie. Let me tell you about this story, though. This creep right here walked up on the playground and attempted to snatch a kid up, but ultimately the kids yelled stranger danger while the teacher's assistants were on their phone busy looking at Snapchat and Google and all the good shit. Creep was frightened by the kids and took off, but ultimately he was caught, and come to find out he was previously a sex offender who had failed to register for being a sex offender. The parents of the child that was almost abducted are very thankful that the other kids were smart enough to alert their child that this was a weirdo trying to abduct him. This creep is now being held in the Adams County jail with like a $1,500 bond, I think.
1,500? Bro, you need to up that bill a little bit higher.
Man, y'all think that TikTok Riz party was normal, bro? I'm about to tell you the truth, bro. And before I tell you the truth, I just want to let you know, gang, I love my life. I will never take it. So if something happens, you know what it was. All right, so let's talk about this party. So you see a couple kids, they over here dancing, talking about something. Bro, do you think that's normal dancing? No, buddy, that was a humiliation ritual. You may not know this, but I was at that party. And you know who else was at that party? This man, the devil himself. That man came in the party and said, whoever does this dance and posts this on this TikTok, bro, that y'all gonna get motion. So I was like, yo, what? Like, what? Like, it's just a TikTok dance. Why would them doing this, get the motion? Bro, I just realized it was a humiliation ritual. Everyone's making fun of everyone in the TikTok Riz party crap. Then I looked it up, bro. If you look at every movement and analyze it to the millisecond, it is the same movements that they did to the Baphomet back in the 1500s. So just type in TikTok scary Riz party. I think Cookie uploaded it on one of them. That is the true form. So when you're playing it, demons are coming out your phone.
What is he talking about, bro? I never heard of none of that.
Anybody else think it's super weird that a day after the House votes to ban TikTok, that the former Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin comes out on the news and says, hey, I want to get a group together to buy TikTok?
She ain't reaching.
I just found this ring in a box. I'm like, oh shit, my ring fell off. No, it didn't. It's the same. I'm shaking. It's so weird.
I'm losing my mind right now, and I need someone to tell me if I'm crazy. Have you seen those videos where people are like, I'm stuck in the Matrix, my life is glitching out? Can somebody please explain to me how I'm sitting here doing my little thing, making TikToks, I'm looking on my desk, and I see this. What the hell is this? What is this? Because it looks like it's my nails, right? Girl, I've got all my nails. And I want to specify, this is the first time I have ever had this design. Ever. But that's definitely what that is, right? Even the other side of it looks like when you like rip acrylics off. The girlies know what I mean. Do I just throw this away and act like this never happened? I'm kind of really freaked out right now, but I'm trying to stay calm and like come up with some kind of solution as to why the this would be here. Tell me that's not a nail. That is. Do I need to give this to the government for investigation? If you could come up with some kind of solution for what this is and convince me that it is not a nail, let me know.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I hate about the Matrix. I hate when you go into like now how many of y'all do this? Go to a drive-through, right? As soon as you go to the drive-through, ain't not a one car. As soon as you hit the drive-through, you got 6, 7 cars pulling in right behind you. You like, bro, are you serious? You know this the Matrix. Or if you in the store and you just you going down certain aisles, but everywhere you turn, it look like there's just an NPC. Like anybody ever played GTA, Grand Theft Auto? When you go into a store and it's just like the same characters, they just acting like they doing something to fill up space within the world you playing the game in. That's what it feel like sometimes when you in like the store or something. Shoe stores, clothing stores, grocery store, and it's just people just standing there. It seems like it's just people in the way for no reason. And then like they don't even realize they in the way. It's almost like I said, they NPC. They just there to fill up space in the world we live in. I know I'm not the only one who feel like this, but spam it up if you do too. That's what I hate about the Matrix. And you can tell. Or don't let it when like you cruising and it's like you about to get to your destination and everything going smooth and you get that one car. It's just like in GTA. You smashing down the street, next thing you know, a car just get in front of you. Now you got to swerve. You done lost control of the car. You done crashed it. It's like that. Like when you cruising, you see that car coming, like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. And then he still get in front of you, knowing you were already right there, and it didn't make sense for them to get in front of you. And then they go slow. Now they just slowed you up. It's like NPC. That to me, that's NPCs. Them are people who are just placing the Matrix to mess your day up, to mess your flow up, mess your rhythm up. Like that's what I feel like. Y'all, if I'm tripping, let me know.
Zippers down. Zip it up. Okay, listen, this cannot keep happening. This is a kid's show. You can't be walking around a bunch of guys with their zippers hanging out. You want one of the kids to see your thing? Huh? I don't care if they're girls. Girls got things too. I want to see girl things or guy things. 3 words. Zip it up. Got it? You're gone. And
so this might be the weirdest of all the weird stuff in the desert. We pulled off at a rest area for the night, but it's not just any rest area. This is the Marfa Lights viewing area, and it was specifically built here so that you can see the Marfa Lights. These mystery lights have been appearing in the desert for more than 100 years, and people say they appear pretty regularly, so we're gonna wait till it gets dark and see if we can see them. All right, it's starting to get dark. Everybody's lining up on the viewing platform. So it's full dark now. We're gonna go out and see what we can see. So I can't believe it's actually that easy. We walked up to the viewing platform and the lights are just like out there. But they come and go and they're not like moving across in a linear fashion either. Oh, and it just winked out. Okay, do you see that? What is that? What is that? Are you looking at the screen? Did you see that? Here it is again. Yeah, oh, okay, now you can see. It looks like something burning.
You know what it reminds me of? Flaring.
Kind of like when they burn off the gas on the gas wells sometimes.
Do you understand how high on the top of the shelf I would put everything if she was in my kitchen? When I say tall women, this is what I'm talking about right here. You can't tell me giants ain't exist. I wish Goliath would run up on me. I would be her David. She could pick me up and put me in her pocket. She could carry me in her purse. She could come on right now. I'm going to hug her just like this. Babe, I missed you all day, babe. Babe, I missed you all, babe. Don't go nowhere, babe. I missed you all day, babe. Do you under this gargantuan, giant, tall, beautiful queen, this woman? And I know what y'all thinking. She should play basketball. Damn lie. She finna play wife, girlfriend, Spinderella. She finna play home house. She finna play beauty queen. I would love to just bathe her calf muscle. Massage it in spoiled milk. I don't... How big is that? Is she holding a damn iPad? Is that an iPad as a cell phone? What cell phone is that big? Is this video doctor? Are we in one of Willy Wonka's rooms and hallways? Because how would she drive? We would have to get an F950. Okay, now I'm starting to rethink this thing. Like, would I be enough man for her? Would she want to leave me? As soon as she seen that boy that played for the Spurs, would she not be with this no more? I mean, I ain't Shaq size in every place, but I got a big heart. But would my heart be big enough for all of this voluptuousness? This beautiful, dynamic queen? Babe, don't leave. Babe, don't you leave, babe. I would never, oh my.
That motherfucker simply just whooping Hollywood's ass. Do you hear me? It is not a game. They are shitting themselves to death. Ozempic is a drug, and it's too strong. And they don't know how to tell you it's too strong. They said Oprah took so much that Gail lost 12 pounds. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It's too strong.
Yeah, you can't tell me giants don't exist. She's tall as hell. Shaq big as hell. You got Yao Ming. You got how did I miss Wemby? If y'all know who Wemby is, man, that's Victor Wembanyama. Dude is crazy tall. You got Bobo. Like you got Chet Holmgren. These dudes is big, bro. These dudes is damn near giants. They like they like the little brothers of the Giants. They big though. How y'all feel about Cat Williams? Is it whooping their ass? Is it too strong? Let me know.
The Thundercats was actually based on a real ancient cosmic war that took place between the Lyrans and the Draco Reptilians. Lyrans are cat-like extraterrestrials. They actually depicted them all through the hieroglyphics in ancient Kemet. The ancient Kemetic goddess Sekhmet was actually from the Lyran constellation. The Kemetic goddess Bastet is also from the Lyran constellation. Here's a depiction of the Lyrans. This is an extraterrestrial feline race, okay, from the constellation of Lyra. All right, now they are pretty much agreeable, meaning that they're benevolent beings. We got along with these beings. Bastet was actually married to Enki, or they also referred to him as Ptah. We all know Mumra was their main villain, okay? And if you look at the emblem on his chest, it's a two-headed serpent facing each other, basically. It's a personification of reptilian chaos energy. These were their primary villains, okay? They were reptilians. We all know the Draconians are basically tyrants, all right? They're a very tyrannical race. Their objective is basically to create war and chaos. For those that aren't aware of who the Lyrans are, some say that these beings actually created the Elohim. It was referred to as the Lyran Syrian High Council, all right? And their job was they overseeing the Syrians that seeded the 12-strand DNAs on the 5D planet Terra. Again, a Lyran Syrian High Council was basically in charge of hosting the seeding of 12-strand genetics on the planet. All of one was basically the personification of what's called the Christic ideology. So in perspective, this was a war of consciousness. This is a war between the Christ and the Antichrist. Christ meaning love and service to others, and Antichrist basically just meaning service to self. The Antichrist, basically in perspective, means a tyrannical mindset just in service to self and opposed to the collective conscious joining for love for others. Because these beings' objective is to basically oppress the law of one or go against the law of one, they basically are willing to mind control you to bend you to their will. They'll basically strip you of your free will. A lot of us think we are operating under our own accord, when most of the time it's MK Ultra, it's different things that are being induced in our neurophysiology to basically make us basically they're puppet mastering everyone, all right, through different technology and a lot of different chemicals and things of that nature, just to basically bend you to their will. Been depicted it in Thundercats. Mumra was a mummified mystic. He used mind control and a lot of different tactics to get the Thundercats to go against each other, and things of that nature. Mumra used a lot of mind control tactics and mind games. This is the same thing that's going on currently with the Draco Reptilians. They use MK Ultra. They use a lot of mind games to basically pull you away from who you truly are. This is why in Thundercats, they also showed us the importance of the third eye and seeing through the illusion. When Lionel picked up the Sword of Omens and he put it right here and he said, give me sight beyond sight, it opened that pineal gland up. And that's the representation of the pineal gland and seeing through the illusion. He was able to see through all Mumra's magic, all his illusions, okay? The fourth wall he put up to create that illusion, that pineal gland will break it down.
Appreciate the gems. I never watched Thundercats though.
Somebody asked Bashar once, are rocks conscious? He says, well, they're made of consciousness. They're not consciously expressing themselves in the way that you are. But look at it this way. Are you aware of the rock? Yes. Well, it's aware of itself through your awareness of it. But it's not aware of itself in the same way you're aware of yourself. In a sense, it's almost using you as a reflection to point out that it's an individual rock. Mm-hmm. So however it actually experiences that may be very alien to us and very foreign to us and nothing like the way we think of our own consciousness, but it's still a reflection of consciousness. Mm-hmm. And it may have very different ways of understanding that have nothing to do with the way we call understanding. Even a rock has some degree of awareness that it is this rock and not that rock. But it may do that through a being such as yourself. By you noticing that there is this rock and this rock, you are including the idea of your reflection of consciousness in such a way that the rock can know itself through your perception. Even though it may not know itself exactly in the way that you do, it is still on some level aware that it is its own rock.
Now that right there is some crazy shit to even just wrap your mind around. Because we don't think like that. But it's interesting though. It's interesting. Let me know if y'all knew that. If y'all even agree with it. Because I want to know how y'all feel about that. Because for me, I never would have thought of a rock. But then again, it's like the earth's living. Trees is living. Why wouldn't a rock be living? But we never even, I mean, I've never really had a conversation with people about rocks living or nothing like that. But it's probably because they don't grow. You know, trees grow so we can see that. I don't know. I didn't never think of a rock. Yeah, not me. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with it though.
Glitch in the Matrix experience that you guys have tagged me and watched.
If you've never experienced a glitch in the Matrix, this is probably not the video for you. So just continue scrolling because you're going to think that I'm crazy. If you have experienced it, I want to know if anyone has experienced anything similar to this, especially from a young age. So I've had multiple glitches throughout my life, especially now that I've gotten older, I can understand what's happening. But this is, I want to talk about the very first one. The very first one that I can remember that I was like, am I crazy or are all of you crazy? So this is around 4th or 5th grade, elementary school. My grandma would pick me up from school 2 to 3 times a week. We were very close. My grandma lived like rock throwing distance from my house. So I would literally travel up the creek through the woods to my grandmother's house that I would go. I would spend all my time with my grandma. So after school, she would pick me up and we would go to Wendy's. That was our thing. We loved Wendy's. My grandma has very prominent blue eyes, like crystal clear. It's a very prominent feature about my grandma that she has very blue, piercing crystal blue eyes. So this one day, she picks me up. We go to Wendy's. We're sitting in the glass area. If you know Wendy's back then, then you know what I'm talking about. We're sitting there eating our fries, and I look up at my grandma, and my grandma has brown eyes. They're brown. And so naturally, I was like, Grandma, your eyes are brown. And she was like, yeah, Lauren, I have brown eyes. I was like, Grandma, no, you don't. You have very blue eyes. What do you mean you have blue eyes? And she was like, no, Lauren, I have brown eyes. So whatever, we eat. She takes me home, and this is the whole thing. I talked to my mom, too, and I'm like, Mom, Grandma has brown eyes. And my mom was like, yeah, Grandma has brown eyes. No, she doesn't. She has blue eyes. What do you mean she has brown eyes? Like, everyone knows that Grandma has blue eyes, and everybody was making me believe that I was crazy. The next time that I see my grandma, 3 days later, my grandma has blue eyes again. So, of course, I'm like, Grandma, your eyes are blue. Why are your eyes blue? And she's like, yeah, Lauren, I have blue eyes. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? We just had this conversation 3 days ago when you had brown eyes, and I told you that you have blue eyes, and you're telling me that you have brown eyes, but I know that you have blue eyes, and now that you have blue eyes again, you're telling me that you know you have blue eyes? I'm not crazy. This was not a dream. I did not dream this. This happened. This was reality. I mean, it was like Monday on Thursday. Now you have blue eyes again?
Like, I did not make this up. This is still with me to this day. I think about this to this day. My grandma had brown eyes that day that I went to Wendy's with her after school. I didn't make that shit up. Like, that was reality. I didn't miss a day. Like, this happened. Has anybody else ever experienced anything like that? With people's eyes changing colors? And they fully believe that their eyes were a different color. I'll never forget that.
So like I said, definitely a timeline or dimension shift, but a temporary one, which is interesting. But why is my question? Why? Was she being protected from something? Was it just random? Like, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Shit. We talking about NPCs in the Matrix. Her damn grandma NPC, bro. Her mama too. They just go on NPCs, bro. That one is way out there. Maybe you're right.
When we would stand up on the trampoline, we'd hear.
Hi, I have also heard that exact same whistle in my house 10 years ago when I was 13. So when I was 13, it was my oldest sister's job to get me to school in the morning because our parents had to leave for work super early and our middle sister was off at college. So it was just her and I there home alone pretty much every single morning before school. And this morning in particular, it was like super dark out. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And her and I were just like screwing around in the kitchen before we had to leave. And at one point she started singing the song I'm Blue. And when she got to the dabba-dee dabba-die part, she whistled it. And in response to her whistling that, we heard from somewhere in our house very loud and very clearly. Like, this was distinct enough that it quite literally stopped us in our tracks and we just turned and looked at each other and we're like, did you just hear that? I think it's interesting to note that she heard it coming from the basement and I heard it coming from our parents' room that was on the same floor as us. Don't know what that means, but I just think it's interesting to note. But either way, we like searched the whole house and of course nobody else was there with us. But yeah, I've heard that exact same whistle too.
Shit. The moral of the story is don't sing the song. I'm not gonna sing the song. Y'all shouldn't sing the song. Maybe that has something to do with it. But damn it, bro, talking about would have freaked me out. I would have been shook. But then you can't show no fear because you show the fear, it can feed off your fears. So you gotta act like the shit don't exist or it don't matter. But it's still easier said than done. Cause I told y'all early on in the YouTube channel. It probably was maybe like, I say November-ish or something. And I told you that the ring light just cut on. Y'all remember me telling y'all that? For those who've been around this long, do y'all remember that? Y'all remember me telling you the ring light just cut on and I was sitting here editing and the ring light just cut on. And I was like, what, bro? It's off. I didn't even feed into it, paid it no mind.
Bohemian Grove, you said you have a video that you saw.
Well, there's actually many stories on it, and there's actually a lot of people that have come forward to me, and you know, there's actually really people in the front lines of all this. You know, I'm in contact with them. His name is Jacob. I'm not gonna say his last name, but basically, he's a big advocate. He goes to Congress all the time to speak about child sex trafficking, and he could confirm all these things. A lot of these things, you know, I have experienced not only like spiritually, in my spiritual senses. Before I even knew about the Bohemian Grove, he's a testament to it. I had a vision like in 2021. I seen like a beast coming out of San Francisco, and I seen the San Francisco Bridge, and then I seen like the woods, and I seen people doing really weird things. And I went up to my friend, I said, hey man, is there a place that people do weird things in the woods? I'm just curious. And he was like, what are you talking about, Bohemian Grove? And I didn't know what it was, but that was 2021. So I've just been able to like, I'm very spiritually gifted, so I could see things before they happen because of God. And there's countless stories of that happening.
The kids, did you actually have videos of kids, things that
I do have videos.
You have videos?
Yes, we have videos.
Who has seen them? Who have you shown them to?
The guy Jacob, he has them. We're gonna go to Congress with it.
Has anybody else here seen them? Have you guys seen the videos?
No, they have not seen them.
You guys have never seen the videos? Okay, so you've not shown it to anybody else. It's just you and him that have
it.
Now, is it something you have access to or he has access?
We both do.
You both have access to, okay.
Why haven't you shown it yet? If you have those videos?
I'm just not gonna put that on the internet. And then there's also other people that have videos and you know, they're victims. But I'm not gonna put that on the internet. That's disgusting.
How high are some of these people? Is it because these cats are higher up, powerful people that you don't expose them?
Well, I mean, everything's in people's faces. You don't gotta look too far. You know what I mean? There's so many stories. I mean, this is not even a conspiracy at this point.
Man, he was so calm. Now that's the Ryan Garcia I'll start to believe.
So I've been seeing a lot of posts where people are saying that spirituality is new age and Christ consciousness is an evil concept. To those people, I want to say that Jesus was spiritual. He led by example. He lived his life the way God expects us to live ours. And if we live our life the way that Jesus lived his, Christ consciousness is obtainable. I also want to say to those people, take your floaties off and get out of the kiddie pool. Okay, thanks. Nice talk. Bye-bye.
Yo, yeah, that Ryan Garcia, I hella believe, because he was real calm. He was direct with it. Them other times, I'd be like, maybe he working with them too. I believe what he's saying. Not saying he lying, because he telling the truth. It's just like, is you telling the truth because you really care, or is you telling the truth because you have to? And you working with them. For me, that's when I started to be like, but the way he's talking right there, I believe him. I mean, I believe him all the time, but where he lay on the side of the fence is what I be questioning. You with them or you with us? Is you saying it, like I said, because this is what you want to stop something that's happening that's bad, or is you saying it because this is your role and we work with them? Still got to question. Still got to question everything. I still got to question. But then again, if like with that, I don't know if I will be answering all those questions, because what if this dude just trying to get information out of you? What if he work with them people and you on our side and he's trying to get information? That's where this shit get tricky. So, I don't know. But I like that Ryan Garcia standing up in that sense right there. The way he was coming right there, he touched my spirit in a different way, made me kind of trust him a little bit more.
Happened to China? It literally looks like a cold bomb just exploded in China, y'all. This is the day after tomorrow event. Check it out, y'all. Everything is frozen. Like, I don't understand this, y'all. Look, you couldn't even tell what that was. Wow. There's a sign. But it goes just right back to the car, y'all. The rims are all messed up. This is a scene out of a movie, y'all. This is literally like a scene out of a movie. It don't even look real. That's the crazy thing about it, y'all. But with so much going on in China, it's hard to believe that people are living in China right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I guess this is why, they're filling up. I guess this is why the immigrants are coming in, because America will be the last standing ground for everywhere. Because you guys see all these places just getting weather anomalies, especially like the whole other side of the world, y'all. Like, so much is going on in America too, but still the other side of the world is literally getting the wrath of God unleashed on them. But yeah, this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Yeah, that shit did look like the Day After Tomorrow movie.
And real quick, I have to go back to the raid real quick with Diddy. His sons were there, and he was not there at the houses. And he was quiet.
That was the worst part of that shit.
Yeah, to see his sons being handcuffed.
How the you force your kids to do your perp walk? That was the worst part, and all I could think about was Kim and Misa. Just her son. He left their son to be walked out backwards on camera for the world to see. Misa's son, Misa and Wolf's son,
Yeah,
and Quincy's missing.
Quincy's missing. Oh. And lastly,
After he was questioned by the feds.
after.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was in witness protection right now. Which means his father ain't never gonna see him
There's something very different and eerie about this election cycle. Have you noticed what it is? I've been following elections since a very young age, about the age of 12, which I know is quite strange. But around that age, I started to get very interested in politics and follow every presidential cycle very closely. So this is now the 5th one I've been through, paying close attention. And I've noticed something extremely odd. The first thing I've noticed is we are well into the season. We are very close. And there is no campaigning going on.
Thank you, bro.
None whatsoever.
Damn.
And I also noticed that the news cycle is not dominated by the story of this election. Which begs the question, do they anticipate that they need to campaign for it? It almost seems as if they already know the end before the beginning. It's almost as if they're not even concerned at all about the outcome because they already know what the outcome is going to be. There's something going on here. And to me, it's quite obvious.
That's all I be wanting to say. But like, sometimes you can't tell people certain things. You gotta let shit just play out. And for me, I'm not too concerned about being right at all. It feels good to be right sometimes. Sometimes the being right don't hold no weight to me at all. This don't really hold no weight to me. It's just like, I know I wasn't tripping. Bro, there's no campaigning. You see Trump trial come up. You see Biden dropping the ball left and right. Looking weird left and right. It's like, bro, this shit is set up, bro. It's a setup, man. They all work for the same people, but this is about my 3rd presidential election I really been paying attention to real close. Like the 3rd one I've been really paying attention to real close. But we shall see. We shall see what happens.
In an effort to prove that these shadow figures are real, we've been having this all day today, or I've been here. We've got shadow figures peeking around this door today, and we can see them on the front screen of the camera. Yeah. So what we decided to do in an effort to prove that in an effort to prove that these are real, I've made Kaylee sit.
Thanks.
Sit really close. And she's going to grab the camera as soon as we see one. And I'm pretty sure, the screen's pretty hard to see from here, to be fair, but we've tried to push it back to get the best view. And she's going to grab the camera
I'm
and
saying,
get it
if
upstairs.
this happened to me, I'm not recording. I'm not staying around
There's
to record.
Yeah, you'd hear somebody running up the stairs. There's no other rooms to go in. So, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing. So, get ready, guys. I'm pretty sure.
This is crazy because
don't cover the screen because people say you've cut the video.
You got jobs in your house and
Just
you're
try and grab
making
it the best
videos
you
and
can.
laughing. Everything.
Go.
Two of them. One, two, three, four. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Where'd they go?
No, there's nowhere to show.
Where'd they go?
This is flat against the wood.
Welcome back to the Lookout series. Sir and ma'am. You know what? I probably would have recorded as well, just because people wouldn't believe me. But Nupa, y'all running after ghosts, demons, shadows. All we know, that could be Shikamaru. All we know. If y'all don't know who Shikamaru is, I don't know what to tell you. But it's just real concerning to me how calm y'all are. Like when y'all sleep at night, they don't tickle y'all feet. When you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you don't see the fridge open. Because obviously they live in your house rent free. So they're using your stuff. This is crazy.
Rashad Jamal talks about CGI technology.
When they launched this fake alien invasion, everybody gonna swear it's real. You know why? Because people don't know that the sky is CGI technology. I've been telling y'all this. That's not your real sky. See the sky behind me?
that same sky up there, that is not real. Alright? It's not real. I've been telling y'all that for a reason, because it's being controlled. It's 5 layers to it. It's CGI technology. They showed you this shit in that movie Kong when he threw the spear at the motherfucking sun, nigga. Right? They showed it right to you, but before they showed it to you in Kong, for those of you who've been listening to me at university, y'all know from day one I've been telling y'all this. So if people not know that CGI technology, alright, once they get the change in the frequency of the sky, and they get the altering the layers of the sky to make it look like it's a war going on right there that's not, alright? They make it seem like it's these huge spaceships that's in the sky that's not. And then they're going to actually use actual spaceships that they do have from other extraterrestrial species like these insectoids and these greys and these other ones that they got, they're in cahoots with. They gonna make this shit look real, y'all. Listen, this gonna be the biggest movie. Listen, this gonna be the biggest movie they've ever put out, nigga. This gonna be the biggest movie they ever put out. I'm saying movie for a reason, because the shit ain't real, but it's gonna look real. Listen, you ain't better tell people that we ain't under a UFO invasion. I'm telling y'all in advance. Listen, man, holographic imagery is real, man. You gonna see aliens running down the street, all that. Be prepared for it. I told you here first.
Guys, check it out. So, I have found that when I do super long exposures on any bright, really, really bright star or planet, it reveals that when I do these long exposures on these really bright stars, it reveals some sort of a grid pattern. I know you guys have saw Hunger Games, and when she shot the arrow and hit the dome, it revealed a similar pattern. Same thing in the movie King Kong. Guys, they put the truth in plain sight, knowing that most people will never see it. Look at this grid-like pattern.
So I had to hop on this trend when I saw people adjusting the settings in their cameras, and they started seeing all these crazy things in the sky. I had to cut out the first half of this video because it was way too long, but you guys, this is crazy. What is actually going on? I keep zooming in and out because I'm just in total shock and disbelief. And then I'm looking at this tree and I'm like, okay, so the tree doesn't have it. It's like real things don't have it. But it's all over the sky. I don't know why I'm whispering. This is so crazy. And then at the end, there's like this giant T in the sky.
I had to post that so y'all could tweak with the settings in y'all phone. Let me know if that worked for y'all. I tried it. It worked for me. But, I mean, it's like the first time I'm hearing there's 5 layers to the sky. I already knew they were going to fake an alien invasion. We already know that. Blue beam, all types of little weird stuff. We know that's coming. But as far as the 5 layers in the sky, I didn't know that. I knew the sky was somewhat fake, like they playing with it. But I didn't know it was 5 layers, though. He said 5 layers. It could be the case. He could be reaching. What y'all think? But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with them 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger. It helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I ain't gonna hold you until I see y'all in the next one. I hope y'all having a smooth 7. I hope everything going good for y'all. Having a smooth Saturday and Sunday. But until I see y'all in the next one, man, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know it.